Today, students will be completing the second lesson of the Manufacturing and Engaged Mind Keenan curriculum, and that is the enzymes in food industry. So students began by actually researching the different types of enzymes that are used in industry. That includes medical, as well as incorporated in their day-to-day lives, and food industry. In particular, since we're discussing apple purees relating to lesson number 1, we focused our attention today specifically on enzymes in the food industry. Today, students will be conducting an experiment using the enzyme pectinase and the pectin bonds within not only chopped up apples, but also the applesauce puree that they produced in lesson 1. So the purpose of this lab is to demonstrate how enzymes can actually are used to catalyze reactions, and in this case it catalyzes the breakdown of the pectin bonds within an apple. So this, in the process of the pectin bonds breaking, it releases much more juice, and this is a process that's used often to produce fruit juices as well as wines. This lab provides an excellent opportunity for students to make a true connection between the content that they learn in class and the daily lives that they live each day. They have a cup of juice, now they understand what might have gone into it that they never actually realized before. This lesson provides an excellent platform to heighten students' understanding of not only enzymes and chemical bonds, but how they directly relate to making drinks that they consume every day.
So what size are you cutting up your apple pieces?
5 millimeters cube.
5 millimeters cubed, okay? And what's the total mass of all the apple chunks y'all are trying to get?
50 grams.
About 50 grams, okay.
About 50 grams.
Very good. All right, do the make sure those cubes, remember they're cubes, not rectangular prisms, so they need to be about 5 millimeters on all sides. Okay? There we go. So I think if you cut those in half, we'll be good. So what are y'all getting ready to do?
Getting ready to measure the apples in this cup and then measure this empty cup.
Okay, so why are you measuring an empty cup?
So we can subtract it from that cup with the apples in it.
Okay, so then what's our total mass going to be focused just on?
The apples.
Just the apples. Okay, go ahead.
What is it?
2.14.
All right, so are y'all documenting that? Okay. All right, so go ahead and do the next one. And what's the units? Grams. What are we doing here?
Putting pectinase in our chopped apple.
Putting pectinase in our chopped apple. And what is pectinase?
It's an enzyme.
It's an enzyme. And how much are we putting in each?
4
For what?
droplets.
Which is equal to
Milliliters.
4 milliliters. Okay, very good. What are we doing now?
We're filling up the pot so we can set our chopped apple and apple puree in a water bath.
In a water bath. Okay, and what's the temperature of the water bath going to be?
40 degrees Celsius.
Okay, and for how long?
For 25 to 30 minutes.
For 25 to 30 minutes. Okay. And we have labeled beakers covered in saran wrap. And what's already inside both of these
We have
products?
chopped apples from the store, and we have our apple puree from when we first did these.
And what's in both of these?
Pectinase.
4 milliliters of pectinase. Okay, very good.